We've got a lot of weather issues, but we also have a significant issue affecting the city of Seattle. That's the issue of homelessness. We talk a lot about it here and how to deal with it because it's obvious there are some people who really need help. It's obvious some people that don't need so much help, and there's a criminal element involved in the homeless population. How do we deal with it? We have a local business owner, Jason Shackelford, owns Stingray Auto Repair, which is, I think, 3 blocks from where I sit. Isn't it, Jason? Jason, you're at Aurora and John. I'm at 5th and John, so you're just right there. 3 blocks
we're just right around the corner from you.
Yeah, there you go. And you're having an issue with some people in a homeless camp on one of these, I think one of the small city low-barrier shack encampments, right?
That is correct.
And what are you having? This is known as the Aloha Springs. And would you tell you wrote an article, and by the way, I congratulate you for that because a lot of business owners are afraid to speak out because they face retaliation, they face social media attack, they're called all sorts of names. But explain your business and the issues you and your customers are having with this proximity, this low barrier encampment near you.
Well, I have a general auto repair shop. We do all kinds of work, same day, in and out stuff. The issues I've been having are our neighborhood has completely changed since the encampment went in. We never had any vandalism before. We never really had any issues with homeless people. The ones that were around were, relatively easy to deal with, just panhandling on the corners and whatnot. But since the encampment's opened, every day we come in, there's needles in our parking lot, there's condoms in our parking lot. The building behind us, which is, basically it's a big orange wall, is vandalized almost daily, and we paint the wall daily. There's trash everywhere. My front window of my business was shattered when somebody was going through my dumpster, spreading garbage all across the parking lot. I mean, it's just been absolutely ridiculous.
Several weeks ago, I joined a group of civic activists up at the Licton Springs homeless camp, the tiny house village, which is also low barrier. And we spent a couple of hours cleaning up the one block. Now, it's three blocks long from 85th to 88th, Aurora to, I can't remember the street to the east of Aurora, Nisbet. But we found over 200 used hypodermic needles within that one block area. We found a large number of cans for energy drinks. We found a lot of beer bottles and booze bottles smashed, some used condoms, and talked to some of the business owners up there who wouldn't talk publicly for public attribution, but said they're basically having the same problem. They're having people do things that you shouldn't do in public in their parking lots. There are employees who live 4 blocks away who take Uber to work because they don't want to walk through what they have to walk through. And it seems to be a problem where these low-barrier encampments are. As you say, this changed with the low-barrier encampment.
That's correct. And for the record, I don't mind speaking out because I'm not against homeless people. I don't hate homeless people. Mm-hmm. I think that these are people that need help. And obviously they're not getting it where they're at, and the encampments are not helping the communities or the people.
Now, what impact has it had on your customers? Are you people coming by saying, "Hey, Jason, I love you, but I don't want to risk my car. Don't want to come to this part of the city. Don't want to."
I have a decent number of customers that are going all the way out to my Redmond location. People who have seen us for years that drive all the way to Redmond so that they don't have to park in downtown and they don't have to deal with the element.
By the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a small homeless encampment in Redmond across from Discount Tire, Fred Meyer, that popped up about 6 months ago. The city's done nothing about it yet, and it hasn't really grown, but there is a homeless encampment there, and people who shop at Fred Meyer and Discount Tire and I think it's Home Depot, or there have been complaining about, people come in the parking lot begging for money, trash, needles, that kind of thing. So I don't know where you are in Redmond. That's a big area, but just be careful over there too. Have you? Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I apologize.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say in Redmond, I haven't really had any issues. We're kind of out in the country.
Okay. Now, have you contacted the city about this?
I have sent many emails to our local reps or local city council people and have never gotten anything but a blank response, form letter, so to speak. I've tried to go to city council meetings, but there's no way for the average business owner to talk. I mean, just so many people shouting, and it's just a disgrace, actually.
Yeah. Plus, I always schedule them at a time of day when most people are working and have other things to do. They never have one at night where you could go on your way home after work or, spend an evening of it. No, they always have them like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. and people like you are probably pretty busy that time of day.
Well, and our city leaders don't want people like me to have a say. They don't want us to have a voice. Right. They want to schedule it when it's inconvenient and impossible for us to be there. Yeah,
no, I totally agree with you on that one. Have you had contact with SPD about this, and just some of your thoughts about how they've reacted? I sometimes think they're in an impossible position where they want to help, but they're restricted in what they can do.
You know, that's exactly right. SPD has a bunch of wonderful people that do an incredible job with the odds that they're up against. I mean, they're up against their own employers, and I don't think they write tickets anymore. I think all they're doing is dealing with homeless people, and it can't be easy for them. I have communicated with them. The officers are very nice. I can see on my security cameras at night every once in a while a patrol car will be sitting in my driveway, doing paperwork or what have you, and that's nice to see. But there's not enough of them, and their hands are tied on what they can do. I mean, even if they watch somebody break my window out, if they arrest them, they're going to be back on the street in 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. We're talking to Jason Shackelford. He's the owner of Stingray Auto Repair at Aurora and John. He posted an article in a local media about the problems he's having with homeless and the encampment at Aloha Springs, one of these tiny village, low barrier encampments. And again, we want to stress low barrier, which means they don't have rules. People can go there and take drugs, and they can drink, and they can do just about what they want. It's just the way to get a roof over their heads, get them in a camp, but there are no rules, much like the one at Licton Springs, which is closing down. Do you know if there's a close date on Aloha Springs? Because many of these encampments do have close dates.
Honestly, I don't know. And as a local business owner, I wasn't even informed by the city that this encampment was going in. I had no idea until the day before when they held some sort of meeting, and I caught a clip of it on the news.
Why should
you
know?
That was all I knew. Yeah, why should I know? I mean, I only paid $9,000 a month in rent and astronomical taxes to the city. So why would I need to know?
Do you now, you talk about drug use in the article. Do you have drug deals going on within sight, within distance of your business? Like if you look out your front window, can you from time to time see a drug deal going on?
Oh, yeah, right across from the shop. There's an alley that goes between the Holiday Inn and the other Holiday Inn, actually, and over there all the time. I mean, the employees over there do their best to come out and shoo them away, but it's happening all the time.
Plus, to be honest, it's not really their job. It should be the city's job to do that.
It should be the city's job.
Yeah, you should have to have your employers out. Well, Jason, listen, I appreciate you taking some time with us. Now I know that you're there. If I ever need car repair, you're 3 blocks away. I'll come down and leave my car with you, but I'll try and pick it up before dark.
Well, thank you.
Now, do you do all kinds of cars? Do you have a specialty? If people out there are thinking they might want to come by and help you out, do you have a specialty or a particular field?
Well, we work on everything. We work on all makes and models. We're highly qualified. We're very well rated. Everybody's satisfied with us that comes in and has work, or mostly anyways. We work on everything. Don't let the name deceive you. We're not just a Corvette shop.
Got it. And you have one in Redmond as well as here in downtown.
Yeah, we have one in Redmond and in Seattle. I've had the same employees for, almost 10 years at both locations, so definitely people you can trust for reliability.
Says a lot. Stingray Auto Repair, Jason Shackelford. Jason, I appreciate you being with us, and if anything comes up you need publicity with, help with, want to talk, feel free to contact us. What I'm going to put you on hold, and I'm going to let Daryl give you my cell number, and if you ever think we can help in any way, I want you to call me, all right?
Oh, thank you very much.
You bet, Jason. I'll put you on hold right here, and Daryl, if you'd let him give my cell number, if he wants to call me, that's fine. Coming on 4:15 here on Talk